Here with Sue Goodman, who is the clinical coordinator for special programs at C.W. Williams. And Sue, if you'll just give us a little bit of background about yourself.
Okay, I'm an RN and I've been working in healthcare now for over 20 years. I started as an emergency room nurse and worked for Kaiser Permanente for several years and have been here at the health center for 10 years. And I am now over our special programs, which include the homeless program, a diabetic program, and our mammography program.
Okay. Tell us about your other clinical directors that you have.
Okay, we have a clinical manager, and she is over the Midtown Medical Office as well as this office. She's over the nursing staff, lab, and pharmacy. So, and then we have a practice manager who's over our front desk and medical records and appointment people.
Good. So Sue's going to take us around the health center to show us what it's like.
Okay. This is the front entrance to C.W. Williams on Wilkinson Boulevard. You have, when you come in, we have the check-in and check-out location. The window here on the right is our on-site pharmacy, and behind the desk, back in there, is medical records, which we are in the process of changing over to electronic medical records within the next 6 months. So that's something that we're real excited about. And then patients come in, they actually check in over here at these two desks, and the waiting room is right over here. We have the TV that you see is provided free to us. It continuously runs health information and healthy commercials, like for different for healthy advice for the patients, so they can be getting facts while they're here in the clinic.
On an average, how many patients do you think come through the health center per day?
Probably about 70 to 75.
And at the other facility on Randolph Road?
It would be more than that. We have 6 providers over there, so they see somewhere around 20 patients a day.
Okay.
So you can average it out a little bit. And here we have more patients coming through because they're coming for the pharmacy.